BOOTLEGKEV exclusive.
It's Hot 975, BOOTLEGKEV.
Yeah.
Ready, Set Radio, live on studio, man.
Yes, sir. What's up, man?
Chilling, brother.
I know it's been a long time. I'm loving Vegas right now, man.
Indeed, man. Memorial Day weekend.
It don't get any better than Memorial Day weekend. Party in the streets. I know it's always a party in the streets here, but right now, streets is on fire. It's ass shots everywhere. You know what I mean? Girls walking around with the bikinis, and they just don't.
I heard you tore up Lollipops last night, man.
My man, DJ Infamous, he went there and DJ'd at Lollipops. I know it just opened up, but shout out to everybody that came and showed love. I think we threw at least, 25,000 in the air ones last night. We blew Lollipops up, man. We had the new single, Jingling, going on. My man single Itching, of course, with Future. So we just a movement going on right now. We are disturbing the peace throughout the streets of Las Vegas.
Let's talk about the new album, man. Ludaversal. The last album, The Battle of the Sexes.
Yeah, man.
It was. I've been a long time Luda fan, and I wasn't the biggest fan of that album.
Yeah,
I know a lot of your fans weren't.
Nah, it's all. A lot of the fans were, but it's all good.
The female fans loved it.
The female fans, that's who it was for. So when you say Battle of the Sexes,
was my ish, just because I'm on the, I like the hip hop side of Luda, the real lyrical side.
Absolutely, and you're gonna get a lot of that on this new album. So you get the lyrical side, you get the me taking it to a whole nother level. Because I've been to the mountaintops, as my man PK would say. So it's time to take it to outer space.
Yeah,
so we're gonna kill it.
What's the direction of the album, man?
The direction is, as you say, you like the lyrical Luda. Of course, you have the introspective Luda, you have the fun Luda. You got the storytelling Luda. It's everything all balled in one, but it's gonna come together. It's in an organized fashion, and it's gonna be right. And we just got hit singles for days. We got songs that you can just vibe to. I got songs that's just straight lyrical. We got everything. So it's a complete spectrum of everything.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear it. When's the date?
The date as of right now, we talking 9/11. That's my birthday.
Oh, word.
But this is something else I need to tell you. We shooting Fast and Furious 6 overseas, and depending on those dates, we'll see where we're gonna go with the actual date of the album. Because I gotta be here. I gotta be everywhere at the same time. So I'm gonna try and make it happen one way or another. But either way, it's gonna be right. The timing will be right when it comes.
September 11th, of course, the tragedy happened, but that's the same day the Blueprint came out, man. So you gotta come. You gotta come with the classic on September 11th.
Absolutely, man. Chicken and Beer was supposed to come, I think, a week after that. So I was actually in New York on 9/11 when the planes hit the Twin Towers in New York, 30 blocks away from where it happened. So of course it changed my life. So I'm with you on the classic. We're gonna make it happen.
I remember going to the store and buying Fabulous's first album and Jay-Z's album that same day. They both came out
at the same time.
Yeah, man. Hey, you're a busy dude, man. You're doing the movies. You got the headphone company that's popping. Soul Headphones.
Shout out to everybody who supports the Soul Headphones, man. We are now everywhere. You can get them at Best Buy, the Apple stores, of course, Radio Shack. Man, the list goes on and on. So everybody that has been supporting them, they know they've been doing it. That's why we are in more stores. So make sure you get them. It's 5 different headphones. You can get the in-ears, you can get the smaller ones for the kids, then you got to step up from that. It's the 150s, and you got the 300s.
5 different prices.
Oh, definitely. 5 different headphones, 5 different prices. Believe that.
That's what's up, man. I wanted to talk to you. I saw you were on the new Bieber record that just leaked. It leaked last night.
Yeah, I was talking to Bieber's manager. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
I didn't think so either. But
yeah, man, it's called All Around the World.
You and Biebs, y'all got quite the working relationship, man. I mean, what's it like being in the studio with that kid?
It's just like me and Usher, man. If one hit record goes, man, if something ain't broke, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we keep it going. We did it again. I think this record is, when you listen to it, it has that dance feel to it, but it still has the original feel of what he's doing. But he's taking it to a whole nother level. So I think people they're gonna love this record once they get a chance to really hear it.
Indeed. Did you get to? He's kind of going the hip hop route. He's got so many hip hop features on his album. It's kind of crazy. Have you heard a lot of his album?
I have heard a couple songs, and I'm here to let you. He's definitely jamming with it. I haven't heard everything.
He's having his Timberlake moment where like grown men it's okay to listen to Bieber now.
Oh yeah, definitely. When
Timberlake was rolling with NSYNC, it was but now he's having that moment, man. Hey, I wanted to talk to you. I know 2 Chainz, of course. You put him and Dollar Boy on Play a Circle.
Oh yeah,
through DTP.
They put themselves on, man.
Well, of course, but you gave them that outlet.
Yeah, same thing 2 Chainz is doing right now, man. I always call him Tick, man. That's the homie, man. That's family. We came up together, and I'm extremely proud of him, man. Definitely proud of him, man. Everybody says he works hard and he deserves what he gets. I 100% agree with that, man. He's been hustling. I've seen him doing it since day one. So everything, all the success, man, is much and well deserved. So congratulations to that. I talk to him all the time.
That's what I wanted to ask you. When you had him as part of Play a Circle, did you ever see him as a solo solo artist, or did you ever think that he had the potential to be where he is right now?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought both him and Dollar Boy had the potential to go solo. And they were both working on solo projects as they are now. So they always had it planned where they were a group, but they also had separate projects. And right now it's Tit's time. You know what I mean?
He's like the
and
man right now.
Absolutely. And watch out for Dollar Boy too. So they both coming, man.
Indeed, man.
You know?
Indeed. And then I read something, is 2 Chainz, I know he helps on the mixtape a lot. Is he like A&R or doing some A&R work on the album?
He brought me some beats for the mixtape that I did, 1.21 gigawatts. So he found one of the beats on there. And that's basically, we put checks in people's pockets, man. If it's family, that's what we gonna do.
That's
you know what I mean? Man. Always trying to find checks for my people.
Most definitely, man. I also wanted to talk to you about just the DTP movement. I'm from Phoenix, so I gotta thank you for allowing Willie North put an album out.
Oh yeah, I just talked to him the other day too, so he's still working. Shout out Willie North, Paul.
That was like having an artist from Phoenix drop an album on Def Jam was a big deal to everybody in the city. So
absolutely, man. I love Phoenix too, man.
I know you do, man. That verse you had with the joint with Game and Willie.
Yeah.
Oh man,
love that. That's like, one of my favorite songs of all the ones I've done, honestly.
Yeah.
Call up the homies. It's about to go down.
Yeah.
Love that song. That's why you said Theater of the Mind was your album.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all good. Everybody has their favorite album. I love that.
Indeed.
You know, it's blessed to have enough albums to have where people say this is my favorite album. So we going on number 8 right now. So
that's crazy.
We're gonna keep it going.
That's crazy, my dude. Hey, what's up with the situation with DTP right now? Who signed? Like who
DTP, man. We have a new group by the name of Untitled. We're working with these kids, TK and Cash. Of course, we got myself, and we got a couple surprises in the works right now. So I'll be able to tell you a lot more in the near future.
To make some power moves.
We're working on the power moves, man. We, like I always say, we just getting started. Trust me on that.
That's what's up, man.
Yes.
That's what it is. I also wanted to speak with you. Of course, when you dropped the mixtape, a lot of controversy brewed up because
we can keep it positive right now. We're gonna stay off the negativity. We're just gonna keep in the positive direction right now. Let's do that.
Well, what I was gonna ask,
we on our new front right now.
Well, I was the only thing I wanted to ask because I know you and Big Sean are label mates. Y'all ever get a chance to chop it up after everything that went down?
We actually did, man. He just addressed it, I believe, on BET. So we had a show in Australia.
That's what I saw. You guys are on the same lineup, yeah.
Yeah, we had a show in Australia, and we actually got a chance to sit down. So that's why I said we just gonna keep it positive right now.
Keep it 100.
Everything's positive, man.
That's what it is, man. Yeah. Hey, the drama record that we in this joint.
Yeah.
You, Tip, Jeezy, Few. Man, that's like such a big look for ATL because 5 years ago, if you would have asked me if that record already happened, I'm like, yeah, there had to have been a time all 3 of them would have been on the same.
What's crazy, I've had records with Tip, I've had records with Jeezy, I've had records with Drama. None of us, we have never all been on the same exact record.
Right.
And Future. So like you said, it's big for Atlanta. As you see, we are working and we've always worked together. So we're going to keep that going strong.
Yeah, it's a great look, man. I want to talk to you a little bit about the background you have in radio, man, because you started off doing the radio thing.
I should be interviewing you right now.
Yeah. Shit. What is how did you get started in the radio game? Did you start off as an intern?
Yeah, I started off as an intern because I was trying to get my music played. So of course I looked at it as a means to an end. I felt like if I go to the radio station, this is where all the artists and all the producers are coming through. I'll be able to slide on my music on the slide. So what happened was I ended up getting a job up there because I was pretty much the youngest person at the station, and like just the energy that I had was good enough for them to give me a job. And I just used that job, of course, to continue giving my music to all the people that came up there. And it was only a matter of time before it worked out.
So it was kind of like, yo, I'm going to get into this radio game to get on with this music thing.
Get the checks, and then I reinvested into myself, into the album, mixed, mastered, recorded everything with my own money, put it out independent. It was called Incognito, which later turned into Changing 3 Records and it being called back for the first time, Def Jam. So that's pretty much the beginning of why I'm here right now.
We were talking earlier, like you said, everyone's got their favorite Luda album. What's your favorite album that you put out?
My favorite album is definitely the one that I'm about to put out, man, Ludaverse.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's a growth, and at the end of the day, I always feel like my best work is yet to come. So when I say that I'm finishing everything up right now, it is 100% what everyone loves from all the previous albums, all bunched in one.
Production-wise, who you working with on the album?
Man, it's so many people that I'm working with production-wise that I don't want to let the cat out the bag because we have a lot of records to still choose from before you get the actual final album. So I don't want to throw out names and then they don't make the album, but I can definitely say shout out to the interns right now because they got about 4. And speaking of the interns, man, this Jingling record, which is, of course, killing Memorial Day weekend all over the country right now. LL was who really got me into hip-hop music. When I was a young whippersnapper, man, I heard that song, I'm Bad, and it's just like I loved it so much. So for me to be able to sample his record, I went and sat down with him to get this record clear. And he listened to it. He loved it. He said, man, go ahead and live, make that money. Is an honor to me. So the person that put me basically in the rap game, I'm just getting to give back. So
now, it's a great record. A lot of girls are going to be making a lot of money to that song.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's like I said, we was at Lollipops last night. And when I tell we played it at least 5 times, it was a lot of ones being thrown in the air.
A lot of ones popping off the record.
And a lot of jingling going on.
That's what it is, man. Ludiversal, September 11th, potentially.
Potentially 9/11, man. Fast and Furious 6. These movie dates, they're always trying to push things, so we shall see.
Fast and the Furious 6.
Absolutely, man.
You can't count Tokyo Drift, man.
Hey, man, I wasn't in Tokyo Drift.
That's what I'm saying. You can't count Tokyo Drift. That was terrible.
You crazy, man. I'll tell you one thing. Fast 5 pretty much reignited the entire
it reignited it. Once you
franchise.
You got to bring everybody back, and then it's all good again. Once you got Bow Wow and whoever else was in that,
that's all.
You lose the original magic.
We'll see. I'm just trying to see if they can top Fast 5, so we'll see with Fast 6. I think we're going to have more sequels than Jason in a minute. This franchise is starting to be off the damn chain.
That's what it is, man. So, yeah, go get the album.
Absolutely.
Look out for the movie. Yo, shout out to Luda.
All of that, man. Album number 8, man.
Get the headphones.
Yeah, get the headphones. Make sure you get some of that Conjure Cognac. It's so many things going on. Yeah, man. We love Conjure Cognac. We love cognac, so we in that business right now. So for all the drinkers, which is a lot of drinkers in Vegas, you got to do that, man. It's smooth. It's the no hangover alcohol.
You're like a super entrepreneur, man. You're
entreprenegro.
Okay. That too. No, do you think sometimes certain artists, like, they have so much time that they put into all these side ventures? Do you ever feel like it might take away from the music?
Man, what I honestly can say that I think I got myself wrapped up so much in so many businesses, not knowing exactly how much of my time it was going to take. That is part of the reason of why I've been gone from music for the past 2 or 3 years. So it's a learning experience, but don't get it twisted. At the same time, I've been living for the past 2 years. You know what I mean? Like, I finally got a chance to step back and enjoy all of the hard work and the riches that I have accumulated and just start having a lot of fun. But it's now time to get back to work.
Do you find it kind of challenging to, like you said, kind of be off the radar on the hip hop side of things the last 2 years and come back and it's like kind of like a new landscape of hot artists?
I've done it before, man, and I love music so much that I'm willing to take that challenge. So I'm saying I love that about music, and I'm willing to get in. And like I said, I record so many different records, and I love so many different kinds of music that it's gonna be all right. We're gonna make it work, and we're gonna continue to stay ahead of the curve.
Shouts to Luda. I think you're one of the most underrated MCs ever, man.
Hey, man, we're gonna address all of that. If they have patience, they're gonna look. This is what it is, man. If they sleeping, we're eventually gonna slap them silly and wake they.
Yeah, people always have the discussions of like the best rappers. Where I always think that you don't get your due in that. But category.
The funny thing is, after your favorite album, Theater of the Mind, that's when those talks started coming into play. So I appreciate everybody who rides and dies and lets everybody know they felt I was underrated. We're gonna continue to slap them silly, man. So we just getting started. We got time. Don't worry about it. It ain't over.
That's what's up. I appreciate it, man. Just before I let you go, I gotta let you know one of my favorite songs in high school, the joint you did on the Funk Flex album, the Block on Lockdown.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Ooh, brah.
Yeah, that was on Back for the First Time album too.
Yeah, it was Word of Mouth. It was the last song on Word of Mouth. And then it was a hidden song after that. Welcome to Atlanta.
Too many albums. I don't even remember what songs are on which damn albums. I got to get it together.
Much love. Thanks for coming through, man.
Hey, man, appreciate you.
Love, brother.
Respect.